Give a second so everyone could come in. Good to see you all. How are you? It feels like I hate how the camera for the YouTube is always so dark. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? Hopefully good. Hopefully you can hear me. I'll give you a second to come on. Let me turn this other light on. Maybe this helps. I don't know if that is going to help, but it feels like if this is more ambient light behind. What's going on, everyone? Good evening. Good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Facebook. Good evening, IG. Giving you guys a second to get in here. Am I on the right? I think I'm on the right page or was Anita, oh Lord, was Anita on her own Facebook page? Let me get a second. Y'all let me know if I'm on the right Facebook page. I just grabbed Nita's phone and went to Facebook. I bet you it's not. Let me end the Facebook live while we're getting everybody in here and restart it on the right page. Okay, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab this phone while everyone's getting settled in here. Good to have you in here. Yeah, this is definitely Nita's page. Finish. Yeah, that's what happens when you grab the phone for your wife who's on Facebook. Let me just get rid of that. No. Let's get rid of that and go live. Good to see you. Hey, IG. How are you? YouTube. Let me get rid of this. And it's confusing because her page has me and her hugged up on the page, and our cooking page has me and her. So it's like, okay, let's see. Let me just type this in really quick. But we're gonna do dinner, and we'll let you go. We'll talk and let you know what's going on today. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go ahead. Let's go live video. Let's start and put this back in. All right. So Facebook should be popping in a second. Give me a second, folk. And good to see you. Welcome, everyone. Everyone, good to have you here. Thank you all for all your prayers. Your prayers have been getting us through. I am okay, as you can probably tell. I was fine yesterday. I just was a little tired, from the running. And then, because I was like feeling a little nasal drippy. The girls just jumped on. It was like, Derek's sick. We're gonna take care of him. But I'm fine. I'm the way I was for the last couple of days. I'm still functional. And then the girls are still trying to work it out. But they both agreed they wanted to have regular food today. So I'm going to make some salmon, some seared salmon, and I'm gonna make some glazed carrots that my mom always asked me to make, and we had stuff in the house, so I just grabbed whatever we had. Had a little leftover piece of salmon in the freezer. I took that out, just enough, and I could eat a lot. I'm gonna make like 3 little salmon pieces out of this. I'm gonna glaze some of those carrots we have, and I'm gonna make some rice. Simple. I was gonna do a honey mustard or salmon or a honey garlic salmon, but since I was also going to do glazed carrots, I didn't want to do the same note, so I am going to probably sear that and then just top it off with we have some dressing that's in there, and dressings are really good to deal with your meat and marinate them, and also the flavor. Excuse me. We have like a Vidalia onion salad dressing. I'll probably heat that up, maybe add a little butter, a little water, kind of thin it down a little bit, and brush the top of that with that, just so we have a savory along with the sweet. So how's everyone doing? Let me see, something's in the way here on the screen. Come on. Done. Okay, that's what I need. Good to see everyone. Thank you all. A lot of prayers went through it. I appreciate you. Just a note on the top. If you guys know JB or Joe Bishop, he follows a lot of the pages. He's in the hospital. I just talked to him. He needs your prayers, so pray for him. if you do not mind, put some prayers out for JB. He's been supporting a lot of pages for a while. His pressure is a little low. He's trying to take care of himself. So, you know, prayer changes things. So, we love y'all, man. Let's get started. We're going to go ahead with the theme music. We're going to go ahead with the thought for the day. We're going to do our cleansing breath. And then we're going to get this meal done. And hopefully the ladies eat it. I was able to get them crinkle cut French fries today. That's all Nita ate all day. I said, babe, you got to eat something. Do you want something? She said, I want some potatoes, French fries. So I went and bought some. And Mom and Nita ate. So we're going to try to ease them into some food. I know soup is normally normal. They don't want no soup. So we're going to make what we have. All right. Good to have everyone here. Yes. Thank you for the prayers for JB. Let's get started because we got dinner to make. Put this up. Now let me this. Feels official when we start with our theme music, guys. We're going to be using our Laxmi lower GI basmati rice, and y'all know we use this a lot. It is a long grain rice. It is a basmati rice, but it's lower GI. What's that mean? Low glycemic index. That means that the sugars, there's going to be less sugar. So if you're diabetic or you're watching your sugar intake, you know, any way you can find, you know, reasons or shortcuts to get some things out of your diet that you don't need a lot of, like sugar, which is highly addictive. This is fine. Tastes just like regular rice, cooks like regular rice. We kind of swear by it. We are not endorsed by them. Let me put my hand over their name. We're not endorsed by them, but we use it all the time, and we like to share. So let's go ahead and do our cleansing breath, guys, on this. At this moment, it is our time where we take a few seconds to kind of clear our head, to kind of let go of any sort of stress we might be holding on for the day. Whatever it may be, we humans, sometimes, you know, stuff bothers us. So what we're going to do is we count to 3. We inhale through our nose, some cleansing breath. We hold it for a second, and then we just blow it out. When we blow it out, we kind of visualize letting all that stuff go. All right, so let's go ahead and do that together on the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's inhale. Hold it for a second, and let's release. And shake it off if you need to. If you feel like it's still kind of attached, just shake it a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. So at this point, we're going to go check out the word for the day, which is on our fridge. It's our good Pastor G.E. Frigidaire, we like to call him. He always has a nice little mini sermon on there. We're going to see what that word is. And then we'll do some talking and cooking like we usually do. Thank you all for, hey, y'all, 1 week to Valentine's Day. So for those guys or gals that needed to get that update, y'all got 1 week. Come on, let's go ahead and see what the word is. Come on over here. Come on over here. Oh Lord, y'all. Wait a minute, YouTube is still attached. There we go, YouTube. 1 moment. Let's take a backward walk. I'm walking backwards because I didn't turn the camera around. And boom. The thought for the day, or the word. Oh, let's turn y'all around because I'm not gonna do y'all like that. I'm not gonna show y'all the word backwards 2 days in a row. Hold on. It takes another step, but we got you. Y'all know I'm cameramanning, so give me a little grace again. All right, here we go. So the word for the day, is trust your hard work. It is unlocking doors you cannot even see yet. Trust your hard work. It's unlocking doors you cannot even see. That one's for me too, I think. Trust your hard work, Derek. Trust your hard work. I know sometimes you can't. It's not, don't look like it's doing things, but it's unlocking doors you cannot even see it. If you feel that thing in your spirit, and I see Amber already feels it, say amen on today. Type it in on all platforms. Amen. All right, let's get you guys back around. And let me give me another second again. I is the cameraman. I is him. So I'm gonna be fumbling through some things until we get it all done. All right. Boom. There we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. All right. So again, we're gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna start putting on my rice first. Very simple. I'm not doing nothing too high end. You know, sometimes even when they feel good, my mom don't want no high end food. she she wants some basics. She's like, can't you just put some beans on and fry some chicken? That's the kind of stuff we're gonna do. So um, we're gonna make some rice. I'm gonna put about a cup. I don't think they're gonna eat a lot. About a cup or so in here to make 2 cups of rice. We're gonna glaze. I'm gonna get those glazed carrots on, which is very simple recipe if you don't know that. And I just realized today I don't even have that carrot recipe typed up, and it's so simple. So follow along. It's super simple. And then I think I'm gonna just pat this salmon that dry, sear it, skin side down, flip it over, and then maybe make a little sauce from that Vidalia onion dressing and then throw it in the broiler for a second. It's gonna be super simple today. It's gonna be super simple and hearty. Okay, so let's get this together, guys. And thanks for being here. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. If you haven't shared, then that means you need to share right now. All right, right. Thank you guys for your hearts, your stars. I see somebody gave 50 stars already for Facebook. I appreciate that. Don't know if anyone else gave any gifts, but if so, appreciate you. So let's go ahead and measure out some of our ingredients here. And as you can see, I didn't prep anything ahead of time. You know, we're going to go ahead and put about a cup of this long grain rice here. Basmati. I know some of you guys swear by jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is good too. It is the same type of variety of long grain rice as white rice is, as basmati is. It's a more floral variety of this. This is a more nutty variety of rice. Basmati is a little nuttier flavor. Jasmine is a little more aroma, flavor, floral flavor. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me put this away. One sec. And then we're gonna 2-to-1 this bad boy. So we got a 1 cup of rice. That means you're gonna put 2 cups of water. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure out my water. I ain't gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna measure out my water, and usually what I do is I throw it in there together. I know some of y'all like, that's not how you make rice. You're not supposed to just, you're supposed to boil the water first, sir. No, it's okay. It's gonna come out perfect, I promise you. Let me get my water real quick. We're gonna get 2 cups. I like to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of fat for some fluffy rice. And the way I do that is I usually add a salted butter. So, and my measurements on that are usually 1 tablespoon to 1 cup of rice. So it's not going to be a buttery rice. It's just going to it's going to help make it fluffy, I promise you. So I'm going to get some of our plant-based butter here and give it about approximately a tablespoon of plant-based butter here. Boom. And Derek, is that it? No, man, you gotta cook it. So we're gonna get this on the stove, let it come to a boil really quick, and it's not gonna take a lot because it's a wider pan. This is actually our cookware grains, some of our cookware grains, cookware. You can get it on our website. And then I'm going to turn it all the way down to low until the water is all dissipated. So let's get it on. Let's get it on. Ooh, baby. that going, which is nice. We're gonna start getting. Matter of fact, I can do my carrots right here in front of you guys. That way you won't have to see my back a lot. Hey Carl Malone, what's going on? He said I'm Carl Malone. I wish I had his money. He said somebody on YouTube said, "Hey, it's Carl Malone, man. I was wondering where that dude was." Thank you guys. It's a star party going on. There's 2 minutes left on the star party on Facebook. If you want to give some stars, this is the time to do it. We have 150 stars. The star party looks for us to get 2,000 stars in 4 minutes, but it's like 2 minutes left. So whatever you can give, thank you so much. Let me get my, what do I need to do? I'm gonna get my induction top real quick. And y'all, forgive us for not having everything all prepped out. Again, most of the house is sick and I'm running the household by myself, but it ain't no thing. Look, it's so easy, a boy can do it. Thank you everyone who's giving stars. I think we got 350 now. Appreciate you. There we go. All right. So we got that going on. We're going to use our cooking with grains, non-stick stainless steel pans that you can get also on our website, guys. We're going to start getting some carrots. I already have some baby carrots. So I'm going to grab where the baby carrots at. There we go. So I got some baby carrots. You can do this with full-size carrots if you want. Just cut them smaller. If you want to be fancy, make them into little small little slivers or whatever you want to do. We're going to get some of these carrots in. And I don't foresee them eating mounds and mounds of this. Mom might get up and eat some more. So maybe I'll make. That's enough. I'm not going to go too crazy. That's enough. So carrots, we're going to add I'm going to add a bit of garlic. Let's see if I add a little bit of garlic. So let me go ahead and get a couple of cloves of garlic. How we doing on all platforms? Hey. Thank you all for the additional prayers. Thank you. We have 1,370 stars. I think we still need about 630. I don't know if the party's over yet. I can't even tell. But throwing that on here. Okay. Our rice has come to a boil. Because this is super hot, I'm going to take it off for a second because this is a very hot eye here. I'm going to throw it back on. I turned the heat all the way down. So we let it come to a boil and then we let it cook at a very low heat until all the water dissipates. So let's get that together. Get a little garlic in here. Smash this clove a bit. And just give it a rough chop. Skin off. Big clove, so I don't think I'm going to need two. So I'm going to get a little bit of roughly chopped garlic here. It's roughly chopped. If you have mince in the jar or whatever, just use that. I actually was looking for that and I didn't have it. So we're going to add some brown sugar to the pan. It is light brown sugar. I usually don't buy light brown sugar. Somebody must have bought in the house and I'm out of dark brown sugar. Light brown sugar. A little bit more. Bam. Okay. Can't go wrong with that when you're doing glazed carrots. Come on. You can add some lemon juice if you like now. I'm gonna put a little orange juice in here. A little bit of orange juice. So we're just looking for a little bit of citrus, a little acidity, that's all. A little orange juice. I'm gonna hit it with some more butter. Oh yeah. So I got some plant-based butter, guys, so that's mostly usually what we use in the house, some plant-based butter, so I'm gonna use some plant-based butter here. This is Country Crock. I think it's olive oil plant-based butter. I'm gonna take a nice knob of that, toss it in there, and I'm gonna hit it up with a teeny bit of water. And what we're gonna do is we want to boil this, and we add the water mostly because we want the carrots to cook down a bit, because carrots are very, very hard veggie. We're gonna cook that down. We're gonna reduce all that. There's a little bit of salt in this plant-based butter, so I will add salt at the end if I need to. But we're gonna go ahead and let this come on, turn it on, and start doing what it got to do. And while that's happening, I'm gonna start patting dry my salmon. Anytime you want to get a crisper piece of meat or any kind of protein, you want to make sure it is dry as possible, because it'll steam. All right, if you don't do that, you're gonna hear probably a lot more noise because this is on. So let me know if you guys need me to speak up a little bit. I will. Okay. All right, let's get our leftover piece of salmon out. That's what we do. We use what we have in this house. We're gonna get our leftover piece of salmon out, and we're gonna try to get it dry as possible. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for just hanging out, even though they're not saying anything. Thank you for just your presence. It means a lot. I promise you, it does. We want to get this as dry as possible, guys. Dry as possible, okay? And I think I'm going to leave the skin on because I'm going to sear it skin side down. If they want to take the skin off after it's cooked, it can be peeled off very simply. Or you can just eat the meat part and leave the skin. Hey Jim, what's going on? Arkansas in the house. I see you. Rita, what's going on? Everyone is here again. Appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Means a lot. Thank you all for your orders too on the website. Means a lot also. Let's see. Hey, Nadine, good to see you also. Independent woman, hi. Trying to see if my people, shout out to the 15 people on YouTube. that's a lot. Deb Griff said, you cannot hear me. Deb, I don't know if it is your device or mine, but my volume's all the way up, so I would try to speak a little louder, right? So we want to get this as dry as possible, guys. Dry as possible, and of course my voice is going to go out and in if I walk away, so that's not a lot I can do about that. So I'm going to throw the top on this for a sec, just while this is reducing. And yes, all these pans come with a top, but the top's to fit them though. This is the wrong. Dang, that's the wrong one too. Hold on. There we go. So all of our pots come with tops, except the wok. Our wok does not come with a top. I'm gonna get this dry, a little bit dry like that. We don't want to steam it too much. Gonna get it cut into a couple of little pieces. Let's go thin pieces, thin fillets. Should have did it the other way, because that's nothing right there. I'll probably have that piece because I don't even know a lot of meat. See if the girls are gonna eat. Boom, boom, and boom. So we got 3 little pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little bit of grapeseed oil, olive oil, whatever kind of oil you want to do, and then we're gonna go ahead and season that also. All right. So got a little grapeseed. I'm gonna hit it off with a little grapeseed oil. Grapeseed is a little delicate oil for what? Grapes. It has a little higher burn point, so it's good for searing and things like that, where you have a higher heat. Just giving it a little massage like it's Valentine's Day. This is a little practice y'all can do. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, you might want to give your boo a little massage or something. I don't know your life. I don't know what y'all into. Give a little hand wash here. Thank you all for the stars. All right. I'm thinking I'm gonna go a little mild on the seasoning. I'm gonna use a little maybe adobo or garlic. Let me see if I got garlic herb here. Yeah, a little garlic herb, I think. A little garlic herb. So we're gonna use some of our cooking greens garlic herb blend. All right. Now remember, I'm just gonna be using an Italian in the dressing, like Vidalia onion dressing. That's the topping for this. I'm just gonna sear it. I was gonna do a honey garlic or a honey Dijon, and I decided, since we're doing glazed carrots, not to do too sweet elements for this dish. So we're gonna do a little savory, oniony, umami kind of thing. I'm just going lightly over this. I'm gonna let this sit for a second while we're getting our glazed carrots together. And if you know our blends, they're not salty. I'm not over salty anything. Okay. It looks delicious. Thank you. I wanted to read your name, but it's long. It says your favorite Tech Foxy. Hey, look, I don't know. So boom, got a few pieces. Very simple. This is just a belly piece. I don't know why I cut it that way instead of going long, but it's cut like that. I'm gonna set these bad boys aside. If you're just coming in, we have some rice going, some basmati. Looks like it's getting close to almost done. We have some glazed carrots on. You can add honey if you do not have brown sugar, it's fine. We have some brown sugar, a little bit of plant-based butter, some water, and some brown sugar. So, hey. Let me double check my rice. A little bit long. Just a tad bit longer. It's almost there. So how we doing? So again, updates on Mom, because I don't know if I said that in the top. Updates on Mom and Anita. They're still feeling a little sick and a little weak. What's up, dog? What's up, dog oven? Good to see you, man. They're a little weak still. Anita was supposed to be going to take Katie to the doctor today, so I ended up taking her. Because I'm in a lot better shape than they are, definitely. So we're gonna try to see if we can get some food into them today. Hey, Launita gotta go to the doctor. She be running and falling too much. But thank you guys for your continued support and your prayers. Prayers mean a lot to us, so thank you so much. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie says I'm doing great. I think a lot of people talking on YouTube. I love it. Please watch. If you never watched this channel on YouTube, I appreciate you. First of all, let me just say from the top, because I know a lot of people may be new. Welcome to Cooking Greens. We are a family that cooks together. You will sometimes see myself, my wife, my mom, who's 86 that lives with us, some of our grandkids. We have 6 kids. We have 15 grands. We have 2 great grands. We have an extensive amount of family and friends. We share through food. We also have our own company called Cooking with Greens, which has which we had. I can't talk today, y'all. Now take 2. Which we have our own line of healthier alternative spice blends, including no salt blends. We have our own cookware. These are our pans here, the pans that I'm using here, the knife that we even use. So we have our own branded hardware, in addition to our gravy mix and our spice blends. So you can get that on cookingwithgreensfamily.com. Follow us on all platforms. That's all of them. Even ones you don't see us like that much on, like TikTok, we're going to be doing more of that. TikTok, YouTube, IG, Facebook. We've been doing this for about 7 years. We have cookbooks, cookbook, I should say right now. We have a pretty large following on Facebook and getting larger on all of the platforms. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being part of the family. Hey, Rebecca. So love you guys, man. Love you guys. It means a lot when people spend their time with us, you know. So we come on about 6 p.m. every night, and we just make our dinner and talk to you guys. Thank you, Rebecca. and spend our time just talking with you guys and interacting and laughing and talking. It's just a little very relaxed cooking show. I should scream. How about that? That's the best I can do right now. That's the best I gotta do. That's the best I can do. So good to see you all. I'm glad to see people popping up on YouTube. I appreciate you. Good to see y'all also on IG and Facebook. So I'm going to probably turn this rice off. I'll let you guys see how simple that is. If you were watching earlier, we did the basmati rice. I didn't boil the water first. I just threw the rice in there with cold water and a tablespoon of butter. And now we have some fluffy, great, perfectly cooked rice. Every time, I'm telling you. Look, and I steamed up my glasses. Okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and sit this over here. This is done. And our carrots are still carroting. So I'm going to take these, put them over here, so we can start getting the salmon together, and also our Vidalia onion sauce that we're doing in this. You know why it looks so good? Because it's just like when you watch any other food. Or you go to a restaurant and look at the menu. The menu always looks so good, and then they bring you out this lopsided hamburger or something. It always looks better when it's not yours. That's why. So let's get this on here real quick. I'm just flipping it over. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna get our pan here on. And I'm thinking the first thing I might want to do is get some of that. All right, so for people who just came in, sometimes we have our dinners together. Sometimes we have things prepped out. Sometimes we have a plan. Today, because the ladies of the house are sick, I asked them if they wanted to eat food. So I put together a kind of little meal based on what we had in our house. My first intention was to do a honey, garlic, soy salmon. Just make a honey garlic sauce. Then I said, maybe I'll do a Dijon honey mustard sauce. But since I'm doing the glazed carrots, I decided to do something more savory. Instead of making a sauce from scratch, Looked in the fridge. I see we have a Vidalia onion salad dressing. So we're gonna go ahead and do a simple Vidalia onion sauce from that. I'm cheating because most of the stuff is already done in there. I'm just gonna add a few more elements to it to make it more of a sauce. And then we're gonna brush that on there. Do I have a rice cooker? I do, but when you can make rice like that in a few minutes, I don't need a rice cooker. I'm the rice cooker. So let's get our little Vidalia onion sauce here. Boom, boom, boom. And don't poo-poo salad dressings for marinades. Beef, chicken, especially like zesty Italian. Great meat marinades, right? So I'm gonna take this bad boy off. This is gonna be my pan that I'm gonna use for my salmon. And again, this is a Cooking with Grains brand pan. We have our own stainless steel non-stick pans on our website available. Let me get one of our smaller pans. I'm gonna get some of this Vidalia onion sauce here. And I'm mostly just gonna heat it up, guys. I just want enough to kind of brush over the salmon. I'm gonna get a little bit of shallots finely chopped. I got a little shallot here. Shallot is in the onion family. If you don't know what that is, like what the heck is a shallot? It's in the onion garlic family. And it's like a milder, oniony, garlicky flavored bulb. I'll put a little of that in there. Give it a little cut with our knife here. Yeah, because I figure like going sweet with a glaze or something on the salmon with a sweet side, it wouldn't be good. So he's gonna give it a little mince here. Get them in there, because you know. Boom, boom. There we go. Gonna get my heat on right now. I'm gonna add a teeny bit of water. And then I'm gonna add some butter. So I just want to heat it up right now. I'm just gonna brush this over the salmon after I sear it. So I want to have like a little sauce that's savory and oniony and just something to balance with the sweetness of the carrots. And then just the plain white rice. I'm not doing anything crazy. I know I usually fancyfy everything up. I'm not doing it today. And for those that don't know, our website has all of our recipes on there. You can go get our recipes. We have cookbooks. We do vegan and high end. We do vegan and meat dishes, I guess I'm trying to say. Give me that a little heat up here. It looks delicious. Thank you, Raynette. I'm glad this popped up on your foot. Thank you, bees. You like my watch? Guess what? Invicta.com. Invicta makes some big, chunky watch. I need some endorsements. Y'all tag people when I talk about this stuff, okay? Invicta.com. I paid $69 for this. It was like $500. Their website always has crazy 90% off sales, and that's when you should buy their watches. So you're getting a little. It already smells very oniony. It's got already vinegar in there. Garlicky too, believe it or not. Let's turn this off for a sec. Let me add some more butter to this. A little butter to finish it off. I might need a little more butter than that, but we're gonna see. We're just gonna give it a little whisk in here to incorporate. I'm gonna give it a taste to see if I need to season it with anything. No, BZ, I do not have any pets whatsoever. Pets are like kids, and I raised 6 kids. I don't need to be responsible for wiping, cleaning up after somebody, making sure they got the shots, and just after you get almost 60 like me, I'll be 60 this year. I love animals, though. I love them for y'all. It's good. It's still a little sweet. Let me hit it with a little salt. Alright, so we're going to hit it with a little Cooking with Grains Pink Himalayan sea salt. Guys, we have our own Pink Himalayan sea salt. We add iodine in there by adding kelp, which is naturally occurring iodine. That's seaweed, if you do not know. I'm just going to set this aside for a sec. I think we're going to be good on that. Good, still got a little sweet tone to it, but it'll be alright. Add our top to this. Set that aside. Still cooking our carrots here. Gonna add some oil in here. A little grapeseed oil, guys. Want to heat the pan up. Boom. Turn that pan on. Get some more noise again because the pan's on. And I'm going to get 1 clove of garlic in there in the oil because we want to infuse that oil a little bit. It's going to bring flavor to the fish. What's up, Moon Man? Moon Man said, let the man cook, let him cook. That's okay, I don't mind asking questions. That's what we do here. You can answer questions, just don't be mad when I miss your question. That's all I'm saying. Edith had to go. We see you later, Edith. A little garlic. I'm gonna heat that bad boy up a bit. We're gonna grab our salmon that we had that I cut weirdly. I don't know why I cut it like that. Hey, what's up, Chaos? What's up, Stitch? Good to see you. So I should have cut it that way. I was talking. Sometimes when you're talking, you shouldn't. So I got a belly piece, which is super, super thin. I'll probably end up eating that piece. And then 2 halfway decent pieces. It's okay. It's all right. We're going to make it work, y'all. So we're getting a little infused garlic in this oil. Getting that oil hot. We'll put some pieces down here. Put it down away from you so that it doesn't splat back in your face. You want to lay your meat away from you like this. And this piece is going to be so fast. Y'all pray for me that I get better, okay? It only takes a second sometimes I have to pay attention. I'm going to go ahead and throw this piece in there though. We're going to get our tongs, activate them by clasping them 2 times, of course. And flip my garlic. So we're getting an infused garlic oil. The salmon is kind of easy to cook. It doesn't take a lot. A very easy way to do salmon, if you don't trust yourself with doing salmon, is to wrap it with some parchment paper. Throw some vegetables if you want to in there, but your seasonings, again, an Italian dressing would be good to pour in there. Wrap it up, throw it in the oven, and bake it. So we're going to get this cooked. This kind of fish will start to show you that it's starting to cook by getting lighter on the bottom. Most fish will do that. We got a little bit of roasted garlic oil in here. up this piece because, you know, there wasn't no meat hardly on there. We got a nice little sear on that. A little light sear on that one. This bad boy is almost there too. I'll give it a turn around here. Got sear on both those pieces here. And last but not least, and again, for those who don't want the skin will come off easy now, okay? Yeah, it's because this device is weird. It depends on where I stand. The light changes. It's very weird. We're gonna be updating our devices. Don't worry about it. So right around now, I like to turn the heat down a teeny bit, and then I throw in. Guess what? I bet you can't guess. Butter. Like this guy's like, Paul Dean. This dude like Paul Dean. He's buttering everything. I put a little butter in here. A little butter and just give it a little bit of a base. Just a little base with the oil and the butter. Just a little something, something. Now that little skinny piece is really done. I'm going to take that out. Boom, that's done. Going to set that aside for a sec. Let me give it a quick little butter base real quick. And this is a good technique to do with steak when you are searing it. Also, a good quickly seared steak loves a nice butter base. And look, it ain't gonna be mad at you at all, I promise you. That medium-sized piece is really about done. I'm about to take that one out now. Again, we didn't season these crazy. You could have put our Creole blend in here. A lot of things, super spicy, super salty. But we're gonna let that little dressing sauce that we made be the star of this. Boom. Nice seared piece of salmon there. Give another minute maybe on this one piece. And it's going to cook again for like a few minutes once you take it off, so gotta be wary of that also. Boom. I think we're good on that. Taking that off the heat. Boom. Oh, and I burnt my carrots, y'all, at one last second. Look at that. We won't be having those. Burnt my carrots. So close. I stepped away for it one too many minutes. And that's how simple it is to screw something up in the kitchen. But the kitchen is your laboratory. Don't be afraid. Let your mistakes teach you. We are going to have to, it's everything else turned out perfect. Unfortunately, the thing that took the longest, the carrots, that last minute that I was waiting for that liquid to reduce, too long. So I squished those. I'm going to probably get them, let's see if I can put together real quick. Give me a second. Really fast. Well, you know what I have in here? And I was going to make some, I hate to do this because I don't ever buy canned collards. My mom bought this can. I'm going to heat these up and we're going to have those. We have actually fresh collard that I was gonna do this week in the fridge. It ain't gonna happen tonight. It's gonna take too long. So I'm gonna quickly open these, heat up a bit of these, and then we're gonna go ahead and have it. All right. It happens. Make your mistakes. It's at home, okay? Yeah, they took a teeny. They still had liquid when I looked, and I was like, let me get. And at that point, I should have been done, but I said, let me give it one more minute. And sometimes that's all you need to screw up on. So it's all right. Let's get a little bit of these. I guess I'm gonna open the whole can, so I'll get a bigger pan than this. We're gonna heat these up really quick, guys, just so they have a full meal. And again, it's okay to make mistakes in the kitchen. This is why a lot of people do not go in the kitchen to cook, because they think they have to be chefs. They think they have to have perfection. This is where you're supposed to make your mistakes. This is where you're supposed to make your mistakes at. So I cook almost every night, and if I make mistakes, you're gonna make mistakes too. So this is why I don't like canned green. It's just real mushy. It just, I don't know. And I like to control how much salt that I have in my food. But today, we're doing emergency cooking, so here we go. Let's throw this in here. I'm gonna heat these up. I'm gonna taste them, see if it needs any brown sugar or a little bit of apple cider vinegar or anything like that. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. So yeah, don't. If you watch other cooking shows and you see how everything is perfect, believe me, they go through these. You just don't ever see this. They go through these deals where they're like, "Oh, mess that up." You never see that. We're not that kind of show. So we're gonna show you everything. I'm gonna get this back on, get this heated up. I'm gonna start plating that. It's not gonna take long to heat that up. I just want to give it a taste once it heats up. I got the heat on high here. I'm gonna taste it, see if I need a teeny bit of vinegar, a little bit of sugar. I don't know how this glory greens are seasoned, so we're gonna say. Yeah, it does. So put your Smell-O-Vision app on if you happen to have an Android phone. I always mess with the iPhone people. I still love y'all. And you can smell exactly what the food tastes like. So let's start getting some plates together, all right? Because this is not going to take but a minute. So we have some rice. We made some rice, guys. Some simple, fluffy rice that we made from our basmati rice here. Didn't do any kind of really crazy sauces or anything like that. Okay, see you later then, Breezy. Thank you for coming through. And then make sure you guys are following us, especially if you just found out about us on all platforms. We out here. We have over 7 years of content. So if you didn't know about us, shame on you. But thank you for being part of the family now. So let me just heat this up a bit. It's already doing a little bubbling. Let me give it a taste, see if I need to add anything to it. It's alright, it's just like super too smoky. It's a little saltier than I like it to. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hit it with a pinch of brown sugar, just a pinch. Take away some of that. And we should be good. It's got a nice little acidity in there. So I don't really have to add no vinegar. It's just a little saltier than I like. And it's way too smoky. Way too smoky. Turn that off. Now let's plate for the ladies. Hopefully they will actually eat this. Again, they have been sick. I'm gonna make a couple of plates for them. They're gonna all say it's too much food. I already know that. use our cooking with grains utensils too. We have our own wooden utensils too, guys. And our rice came out good as usual. Again, very simple rice, man. We didn't have to do anything crazy. We didn't have to boil the water first or nothing like that. And I know they're not going to eat a lot, but I'm going to make them a halfway decent sized plate. Just in case. I don't know their life. My mom will put some sugar in this rice and eat this because she's from the old school. She's like, I'm 86. We grew up on rice and butter and sugar. That's what I'm going to have. Put that over here. Let's get some of these canned greens. Definitely not the glazed carrots I wanted, but I'll go ahead and give them a little of that. They probably will eat a half of this, but if they're going to eat some solid food, I'm going to make them a solid meal. You know, they haven't been feeling good for the last few days, so they want a solid meal, they're going to get a solid meal. Probably not going to eat that, but we're going to see. I'll grab our sauce. We made our Vidalia onion sauce that we made. We're gonna go ahead and drizzle that on top. And I wish I had some parsley or something, but I don't think I do. Boom. Go. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm gonna give them both a plate and a fork. See if they want some juice or something like that. Definitely changed the way the plating was supposed to be because it's definitely supposed to be some glazed carrots. If I knew the glazed carrots when it came out, I probably would have did the honey soy salmon, garlic salmon. But next time. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to go ahead and give these ladies a good dinner. I appreciate you all being here and following and watching. Make sure you hit the notifications. Make sure you are following us on all platforms. That's how you get our content over and over and over again. And then the fact that you say something during the live, you do emoticons like hearts and things like that, like them and sharing, the algorithm will show you more of us. So I appreciate you guys for that. And more of us, more people like us too. So we love you. We love you. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the family. Like we always say, from our heart to your plate. I got to feed these ladies and I got to clean up. I will see you guys later. Have a good evening and thank you for your support. Peace. See you later, YouTube and Facebook and IG. Later, Gators. Later, Gators.